How's it going, folks? I'm Nugs McKenzie, and this is Hollyweed Squres. I used to be Matt, but we've changed things. How's everybody doing today?
Classy, let's
Woo!
go.
Yeah.
All right, we are ready to
Happy to be
play
here.
episode 2 Hollyweed Squres. We've got 2 new contestants. They're going to be playing for some awesome prizes, which we're going to get into in just a minute here. But before we do that, I want to introduce all of our squares. We'll start with the top corner there, Mr. Timothy's Crab Shack. If you don't know Tim, if you haven't seen Living Soil Society, you've been living under a rock. Why? We got Wicked, the man, the young man with a ton of knowledge about all things cannabis. So for surely he would only be telling truthful things when asked about the plant. The mysterious man proper, hiding behind glasses with so much knowledge he has to keep it, behind wraps. Next row down, Mad Hemp God. Of course, he's the content director and creative mind behind a lot of things in the Photosynthetic brand. We're going to skip over that center square for a minute and go to Bill. How's it going, Bill? Bill, of course, conscience for the group. A great guy to have around, keeps us honest. The man in the unicorn hat, Rubik's, one of the newer growers in the Discord army here, but a hell of a guy, hell of a nice guy, and certainly has some skills when it comes to the green. Bud Prowler, the man with CSE Exchange. Oh, I tell you guys, if you're in Canada and you're looking to do some bean trading, Prowler's the guy to talk to. And last but not least, the man Tramp, years and years of knowledge around growing the plant and might do a few things in the compost game too. And of course, our 2 contestants, Sindor Nex, Dad Buds. The Battle of the Beards. 2 beards enter, 1 leaves. We'll have to see what happens in that regard. And of course, bringing it back to our center square, Grower Joe, Basement Autoflowers. How you doing, Joe?
I'm doing fantastic, man. What a great show, guys. Battle of 2 beards we got on the go here.
Oh, this is going to be good times, good times. And of course, sponsors. We are doing this for a real prize. This is where Tim's going to introduce what we're giving away today.
Green Rush Nutrients. If you're looking for a way out of the steady, non-stop, guzzling chemical companies, this is your route. Simple to use. Simply mix it with water and shove it in your garden hole.
Into the garden hole. Stick it in that garden hole.
Green Rush. I gotta hold it like boobies. Green Rush Nutrients. Stick it in your garden hole.
There you go. Stick it in your garden.
Stick it.
So, of course, our winners, we're going to be, our winner today will receive a prize pack from Green Rush containing some of these items that you see there. And without, of course, forgetting Mars, Hydro, main sponsor of the channel. Appreciate you guys. You guys ready to play today? Everybody ready to do a little Hollyweed Squres?
Hollywood Squres.
Ready to rock? This is a parody of the original game show. It came out in the 90s. Of course, we do our own little spin on it. So I think we're going to go with the Beard of Greatness to start with here. Not to say Sindor's isn't, but Dad, that's got to be heavy to carry around in the desert, man. How you doing, buddy?
I'm doing great, man. It's good.
No.
This just grows naturally, man. I don't do anything to it. I'm just lucky.
It's got a little bird hiding in there somewhere, so it comes out on occasion, feeds it peanuts. So we are going to let you start today. Like I said, if you're not familiar with the game, folks, so of course we are playing effectively Tic Toc Toe. We're going to let Circle pick the first square, and we're going to ask a question. Now, he's going to possibly lie to us. He may tell us the truth, and whatever square that is, he's gonna have to tell if he's correct or not. So, Dad Buds, who's going first? Where are you going?
I'm gonna go right in the center with Joe.
Joe.
Good
Thanks
choice.
again for coming on the show today, buddy. Really happy to have you here, man.
Glad to be here, man. I'm here to tell the truth. I'm here to answer these questions, and I think that's a smart technique to do.
That's a good way to go about it. That's why we do have you here. So I'm going to ask you, what does a funambulist walk on? A funambulist.
They walk on stones, man. Originally, this is a Greece thing. I did a bit of research on this before the show, and it comes from Greece. I don't know why they do it. I didn't really have much time to get into it, but they're walking on stones, man. Warm stones, not like very, very hot amber-like, but just like really, really warm stones.
Warm stones. What do you think, Dad Buds? Is he telling the truth?
Yeah, I think so.
Unfortunately, the answer we were looking for was tightrope walking. So, yeah, that's going to be a no for that one there. So, Circle does not get that square. We're going to toss it over to Sindor. Where are we going, Sindor?
Let's go with Mad Hemp.
Oh, Mad Hemp God.
Okay.
Cannabis was, how you doing, buddy? How's it going?
I'm doing well.
Doing fantastic. Cannabis was used by the ancient Hindus of India and Nepal thousands of years ago, and it was called what in Sanskrit? This is a very, very interesting question.
Well, I believe that is Ganjaka.
Ganjaka. Sounds magical.
Yes.
The magic of Ganjaka. What do you think, Sindor?
I'm going to go false.
Oh, unfortunately, he was actually telling the truth there. We were looking for Ganjaka. That is the correct answer, sir. Sir, the incorrect answer in that case. So,
We're not all
toss
liars here.
We're going. Well, yeah, I know that. Tell the truth. Dad Buds, where are we going?
Let me go with Bud Prowler.
Bud Prowler. Prowler, I got a question for you, sir. This one's a little Hollywood trivia action. In this movie, Seth Rogen surprises what other actor's character with his name spelt out in joints? Classic film.
Oh, geez. Yeah, this was a good one because it's from one of my favorite songs from Jefferson Airplane. This is the end. My only friend, the end. It's the
There
end.
you go. The end. This is the end. What do you think, Dad Buds?
I believe it was actually Pineapple Express. So I'm going to say false.
Unfortunately, he was correct on the title being This Is the End, although I do believe that is by The Doors.
I wouldn't lie to you. Come on.
My bad, man. I'll trust you next time.
there's no trust going on here. So, all right. Who are we going with next? I am going to flip it back to you, Sindor.
Let's go with Joe.
Joe. Which of the following celebrities stopped smoking cannabis in 2019? Was it Seth Rogen, Justin Timberlake, or Willie Nelson?
That was Seth Rogen, man. Seth Rogen quit smoking in 19. And you know what? He actually dove into the weed industry pretty deep then, too, which is kind of weird for him to quit smoking then. But it was Seth Rogen.
False.
You are correct. It was actually Willie Nelson. Ding, 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 ding. Square. Sorry, X gets the square. Oh, there we go. Some
Thanks,
background traffic. All right. So, back to you, Dad Buds. You've lost the center mark there. What are we gonna do to work around this?
Let me go with Tramp.
Tramp, how you doing today, buddy?
I'm all right. I'm sober, so I'm going to be kind of slow.
Well, maybe you can answer this question for me. I think this happened in around the time you were born. United States drug policy since the 1950s has been that cannabis use increases the probability of trying what?
I'm trying to get out of work.
Trying to get out of work. Hey, you know what? Sometimes it's all right to smoke a fat one and chill as opposed to working. What do you think, Dad Buds? Telling the truth? Is it getting out of work?
I'm going to say false on that one.
That's correct. We were looking for harder drugs. So Circle gets that square. Back to you, X. What are you thinking, Sindor?
Oh, this is a tough choice. Let's go with Tim.
Tim, my friend, partner, LSS. How you doing, buddy?
I'm excellent. Thank you.
Excellent.
I'm eager to lie to these folks and give them the wrong answers again. So let's give me a good hard question here, Matt.
This one's going to
lie to him good.
What color is the X in FedEx ground?
I know this.
I know you know this.
I know this. It is. See, it's purple and it's red. Red.
It's red. Of course, it's red.
True.
Unfortunately, we were looking for green. FedEx ground. We were throwing you off.
Ground service, my friend.
Good
He
job.
always lies. Keep that in mind. Don't ever expect the right answer.
He's a
Crabs
truthful
are
liar.
shifty families, after all.
All right, Dad, back to you, sir.
Let me go back to Prowler.
Prowler. All right. Prowler. Which restaurant's mascot is a clown?
That would be McDonald's.
I'm gonna go with True.
You got that one. Well, maybe a little easy. I gotta ask the harder questions next time. Well. I think we know where we're going next here, but I'll let Sindor say it.
Yeah, let's go with Rubik's.
Rubik's, you dirty unicorn.
Magical
Hopefully we
time.
get it just as easy of a one.
All right. This is an in-depth question, so I want you to follow along. The ancient Assyrians discovered the psychoactive properties of cannabis through the Aryans using it in some religious ceremonies. They called it kunubu, which means what? What does kunubu mean?
Well, I actually studied ancient Assyrian. It was one of my electives in college, and roughly translated, it means blaze it.
Blaze it.
Blaze it.
Blaze it.
Sorry.
Unicorn.
Sorry.
Studied ancient Assyrian.
Yes. Well, I've been around for thousands of years, so.
Well, what do you think?
False.
Actually, blaze is pretty much exactly what it means. Ways to produce
What?
smoke. Yeah, so we are going with that. He is a
Translated.
magical unicorn. So, there you go.
Oh wow.
Dad.
I'm
Dad.
gonna go with Rubik's, man. I got to.
Rubik's.
Oh,
shit.
Yeah.
All right. Okay. I'm going to give it to you a little easier this time. In 2010, Twitter and the United States Library of Congress partnered together to archive every tweet by American citizens. True or false?
Well, this is actually, what has created that big trash heap in the Pacific, is storing all these tweets. But yeah, no, I don't think anybody's dumb enough to collect every single thing Donald Trump has said, let alone the rest of Twitter. So I'm going to go with
Hey.
false.
Well, what do you think? Dad?
I agree.
It was true. We were looking for true there. Yeah, apparently they're getting all these tweets or twits or whatever the hell they call them.
Ordering tactics at work there.
You be able to swoop in? Who are we going with? Rubik's?
All right, let's go with Rubik's again.
Back to you, Rubik's. Rubik's, what is the name of Chris Tucker's character in the movie Friday?
Actually, I was voted most likely to play this character in a movie. And yeah, it's Friday. You ain't got shit to do, so I'm gonna get you high today, says Smokey, one of my homies.
There you go. What do you think, sir?
True.
Absolutely. X gets the square. Things are getting interesting. Things are getting very interesting. Which way are we going?
Let's go with Timmy.
Tim.
Matthew,
Tim.
tell me.
Cannabis has the tendency.
Feed me the knowledge that I need to give him a prize, or at least give him a step closer.
Cannabis has the tendency to impair the memory in which age group? Teens, elderly, or middle-aged?
Well, I'm experiencing it now, so I think I'm going to go with middle-aged. Elderly, they're already in decline, and new youthful smokers tend to be pretty spry in the brain department. So yeah, middle-aged.
Well, let's see. Dad?
Well, I'm gonna trust him by listening to him when he says that he always lies to people. So say false.
And with that, X gets the square, or Circle gets the square, sorry. Hey, I wasn't smoking before the show. I don't know what you're talking about. Well, this has just gotten exciting. I don't know what's going to happen next, but I have a feeling we're talking to Mad Hemp.
Oh, definitely. Mad Hemp.
All right, welcome back. Hello.
Mad Hemp. Mad Hemp.
Yes.
On a dartboard, which number is directly
Are you
opposite
sure?
the number 19?
One.
True.
That is correct. With that, X against that square. Look at this game. This is getting
right, thanks, madam.
crazy.
Blocks galore.
All right. We are
Tight game.
Dad, back to you, sir.
Ah, man, let's go talk to my man Bill right there.
Bill. How many colors
hi.
are there? How many colors are there in the rainbow, Bill?
Well, that does solely depend on if you've taken any psychedelics that day. But the traditional rainbow does consist of 7 colors.
What do you think, sir?
So 14 for double rainbow.
I'm gonna go false.
Fortunately, that is correct. It is 7. So back to you, Sindor. Where are we going?
Bill, let's go.
Bill, my boy. Bill,
right.
this one is highly technical. How far away can you hear a whale's heartbeat?
Well, Matt, contrary to what most people think, a whale's heart is not the size of a Volvo, but a recent study showed that it is a little bit bigger than a golf cart, and it can be detected up to 2 miles away
2
by
miles.
sonar.
Wow. What
By
do you
sonar.
think, sir? 2 miles?
True.
Yes, that was true.
Yes.
And with that, X wins the round. Yeah.
All right.
All
There
right.
should be more in there.
There should be more in there.
What do you need it for?
There should be.
What do you think, Trev?
I feel so clean now.
All right. All right. So there we go. First round taken down by Sindor. We're on to round 2. Dad Buds. Unfortunately, you don't get to pick because Sindor won. What do you think, Sindor? Which way are we going?
Let's go with proper.
Proper. We were talking about this the other day, actually. How much cannabis would the average adult need to consume in one sitting to actually overdose?
So, yeah. I mean, it's a high number, but like, I got the gusto, and I think I could eat like, a fair amount, like probably between 3 kilos and 5 kilos. I heard it was like 4.5, so let's just go for 5.
All right. What do you think, Sindor?
True.
Well, proper. Is he right? No, he isn't.
No, it's actually 1,500 pounds according to the DEA in 1980. So I'd imagine that weed was a little less potent.
All right.
And when we were trying to get rid of the evidence, they caught us around 900. So leave us alone.
There you go. There
It's
you go.
easier if you deep fry it.
Dad, back to you, sir. Which way are we going?
You know what? Let's go talk to Wicked.
Wicked. Haven't heard from you today.
Yeah, how's it going?
Let's go. We're looking for some
Thank you.
statistics. I know you're a numbers guy.
I like the numbers, yeah.
In 2004, how many people did the United Nations estimate as daily cannabis users?
That's the thing I'm really into, is just finding out how many people around the world are really puffing the ganja. And I want to say around that time it was like 22 million, 22.5 million or something.
Nice. Dad?
A lot of damn people puffing the ganja.
I'm gonna go with true.
That is the correct answer, sir. Circle
Right.
gets the square. Sindor, which way are we going?
Let's go with Joe.
Joe.
That's me, man. I X'd out, boys. The last round. I'm ready for this one.
I know you're a guy into the documentaries. I know you like Schwarzenegger. So this one should come pretty easy to you.
Yep.
Arnold Schwarzenegger, action hero, absolute amazing individual, the Governor. He's seen smoking a joint in what documentary?
It's actually it's a weightlifting documentary, and believe it or not, guys, I'm actually Schwarzenegger's stunt double. Only for the groin area. A lot of the legs and arms, I just wasn't big enough for it, but I was the perfect small amount of size for the groin area. So I have seen this documentary before, and it's called Doped Up. It's actually on Netflix. You can check it out. And
But what people don't know is Joe actually had to prepare his groin for months to play that role. So it was
cold ice baths.
Yeah, months of shrinkage.
Months.
Well, what do you think, sir? Is he telling the truth or is he lying?
Truth.
Unfortunately, the answer we were looking for was pumping iron. Looks like you've been lied to by Grower Joe.
That documentary sounded really good, though. Doping. What did I call it again? Doped up?
There is a documentary called that. That's why I thought you were telling the truth.
Very cool. Very cool. Unfortunately, you didn't get that, so we're going to throw it back to Dad Buds.
Well, let's double up on Joe. He was looking a little bored there.
Joe. This one I know you got.
Yeah.
What is the largest known living organism?
I don't know how to pronounce it, but I might butcher this a bit, boys. I'm gonna Okay, I got it right here in front of me. One sec. Spontaneous.
Okay.
Is that right? Spontaneous.
Spontaneous. What is spontaneous?
I have no idea what the fuck that is. Let's go true.
Unfortunately, no. He is completely lying to you. The answer is Pando. It's an aspen grove. It's over 80,000 years old, over 100 acres in size.
That's spontaneous horniness, right?
Yeah, I was actually just looking at my my open tab here.
All right, sir. Sindor, back to you.
Let's go with. Let's spice it up. Let's go with Tramp.
Tramp. This one's to you, buddy.
How you doing?
I'm doing good. I'm doing good. Now, most folks know that this musician employs a blunt roller, but I want to know from you, how much does he actually pay him a year?
So we all know who we're talking about, and Elton John, and I believe he something like a pair of ruby slippers and some croissants and cheesecake.
Balls.
We were looking for Snoop Dogg, of course, at 50 to 60K a year, 40 to 50 a year. So that was absolutely awesome, Trap. So over to you. I should say X gets that square. So, Dad Buds, which one do you want to go with, buddy?
Oh, man. Let's go proper.
Proper. All right, sir. In the movie, Cheech and Chong, what is the first name of Cheech Marin's character?
I got this one.
God, it's been a minute since I've seen that one. Might have to take a bong toke just to remember. Was that the Labradoodle one?
Well, that's a good
I want to
question.
say it was. I want to say it was like Hector, something
Hector.
like that.
Hector. Do we hear Hector? Is that correct?
And is this Cheech or Chong's first?
Well,
name?
this was Cheech's name in the movie Cheech and Chong.
First of all, you got to know who Cheech is and who Chong is.
Yeah, no, I'm gonna go true.
That was actually false. We were looking for Richard.
Yeah, I'm such a just a liar, and
just a little bit.
Right, dirty dick.
You picked a really good name.
Yeah, but
like,
we would have also taken Ese Vato, What's Up Loco, and Homie. Those are all
See,
proper
the reason
names.
why I picked Hector is because coincidentally, there's one actor that gets like typecast into the Cholo role, the Mexican gangster role, and his name is Hector 80% of the time.
Yeah.
All right, then. There you go. Well, back to you, Sindor. Which way are we going, sir?
Let's go with Tim.
Tim. What is a baby puffin called?
That is it's called the cutest fucking animal in the world,
Isn't it? Absolutely.
Yeah. Baby puffin. A baby puffin. I'm gonna say it's called a pufflet. It's a little pufflet.
A pufflet. Is that the correct answer?
Pufflet. It's got a little pufflet and it dangles.
What do you think, sir?
Pufflet.
Absolutely false. That is a puffling. So you are correct. X gets the square. Oh, Dad Buds. This could be do or die for you, buddy. Who are we going with?
Sorry, it's fine. Let's go with Madhouse. For sure.
Mad Hemp.
All right.
A man of character, a man of excellence. I tell you, which of the following titles is not an anti-cannabis propaganda film? Devil's Harvest, Assassin of Youth, or The Marijuana Monster?
Well, I happen to be a big horror movie buff, so I'm gonna go with Devil's Harvest.
What do you think, Dad Buds? Is Devil's Harvest true or false? Is that a cannabis film?
I'm gonna go. False.
What's that?
False.
That is correct. The one that is not the anti-cannabis propaganda film was The Marijuana Monster. So you get that steal.
Blocked.
Over to you, Sindor. Which way are we going, buddy?
Let's go with Joe.
Joe, I got a question for you here, sir. What is the speed of a computer mouse measured in? The technical term.
So I'm from Canada, and US and Canada are actually on the same level of this, but like automobiles here in Canada are kilometers. And if you're running, it's miles. But mouse speed is actually Mickey's.
Mickey's. I don't know. You think? Telling the truth?
False.
Actually, that is the truth. They are called
What?
Mickey's. I know. It's a weird one.
I set you pretty up there with the kilometers, miles.
No, I know
That was a good
Mickey's
build-up.
has little green stubby beer bottles with a hornet on the cap. That's how I know Mickey.
This is
That's
true.
what I was gonna say. They measure them in the
Those
nose.
them as like little purple pills.
Yeah, the other one would send a cease and desist, so we're not mentioning that one.
Dad Buds, back to you, sir. Who are we going with?
Let's go with Joe.
Joe. In what year did cannabis become illegal in the U.S.?
1937.
Joe telling the truth?
True.
So you say true?
True.
That is absolutely correct. We were looking for 1937. Oh boy, this is going to get messy. Sindor.
Prowler.
Sindor. Prowler. How you doing, buddy? I got a question for you here. Are cats allergic to people?
Great story behind this one, involving all kinds of things, but no.
True.
That's actually incorrect. Cats can be allergic to people. Some cats have people allergies.
Huh.
So there you go. We're getting back at them. Dad Buds, over to you, sir.
Let's go with Bill.
Bill. Bill. Which of these strains is not named after a popular actor? I've got the Chuck Norris, I've got the Tom Cruise, I've got the Jonah Hill. Which one is not?
Well, that's easy. Tom Cruise, he hasn't earned it.
There you go.
Sure.
We were actually looking for Jonah Hill. There is a Tom Cruise strain. I've never heard of it myself personally, but hey, we're relying on the facts as they've been presented to us.
I
Back
don't
to you,
always
Sindor.
tell the truth.
Which way are we going, Sindor?
Let's go with Bill.
Bill. During the shooting of the film The Beach Bum, Snoop switched fake cannabis out for real cannabis with which actor?
All right. I'm gonna have to go with Matthew McConaughey on that one.
What do you think, Sindor?
True.
That is absolutely correct. You get the square. Cool. I guess I know which way we're going here.
Oh yeah, definitely with Prowley.
Definitely going with Prowler. Prowler. I got a noodle baker here for you, sir. What does the M&M stand for on the popular candy?
Oh, Margaret and Maggie.
Margaret and Maggie. Oh yeah. What do you think?
False.
We were looking for Mars and Murray. So you get the square, sir. Oh, man, the wrong square on the thing there. And with that, we're going into round 3. Things are going to get exciting. Questions are going to be flying. It's going to be a fury of insanity. So things are changing a little bit, and we're going to be allowing for the steal. So if somebody gets the question wrong, we're going to give another question to your opponent. And if he gets it right, he gets that square. But if he gets it wrong, you get the square. So things are going to get interesting. Dad Buds, you go first, buddy.
Oh, let's go with Joe.
Joe.
Here we go.
Who's the national animal of Scotland?
It's a unicorn. Just like Rubik's.
Just like Rubik's.
I'm gonna go with false.
That's unfortunately that is incorrect. We were looking for true. Rubik's is the national animal of Scotland. Sindor, are you going to steal this square, sir?
Let's hope so.
All right. What do the 100 folds in a chef's hat represent, Grower Joe?
That's an easy one, man. Breakfast, 100 ways to cook an egg.
100 ways to cook an egg. What do you think, Sindor?
False.
Unfortunately, you're incorrect. So that means Dad Buds gets the square. Getting interesting here, guys. Sindor, over to you, buddy.
Let's go with Tim.
Tim.
Yes.
How long can THC stay viable in the bloodstream?
Indefinitely. No, there is a very finite metabolism rate to it, and that's 30 days.
True.
That is correct. You get the square, sir. Now, Dad, things are looking a little hairy. Which way are we going to go?
Let's go with Tramp.
Tramp. All right, Tramp. I know you're a man with dollar bills and whatnot, possibly $2 bills, and I know you can tell me which president is featured on the rare $2 bill of the U.S.
Oh, I know this one. That would be Nancy Reagan. I mean, Thomas Jefferson. I'm sorry.
Thomas Jefferson. What do you think, sir? Is he correct?
No, false.
Unfortunately, that was true. It was Thomas Jefferson. Sindor in here with the chance to steal.
Oh.
Asking another question. Who is depicted on the U.S. $100 bill?
Oh, we all know this one, man. That's Benji.
Benji. True? False?
True.
That is correct. You get the square, sir.
Nice.
All right.
And that's Benji the dog, by the way, in case anybody's confused.
National
Well,
animal.
I was more thinking about Benji Martinez, the guy that sells food stamps over here on the south side. Y'all know him.
Oh, okay. I have a feeling we're going to be talking to Mad Hemp. Is that correct, sir?
I would imagine so.
Yeah.
What other options do you have?
Yeah.
Sorry, it's my go, right?
Yeah, it's your go, Sindor.
Yeah, Mad Hemp.
I'm like,
Oh, maybe he was gonna spice it up.
All right. Mad Hemp. This one's going to be interesting. This could be for the win.
oh,
The hashtag symbol is technically called an octothorpe. True or false?
false.
What do you think, Sindor?
False. Yeah, false.
Right?
Oh, that could have been the game, sir. Dad Buds, we're going to give you a chance.
No.
True or false, Mad Hemp? The color orange is named after the fruit. The color orange is named after the fruit.
True.
What do you think, Dad? This is for the game.
I have no idea. I'm gonna go with true.
That is true, and you get the steal. Ooh, shit's getting exciting. Billy, I know Dad's gonna go right to you, so I'm just gonna ask you a question here.
Ooh, me?
You, Bill,
Me?
Bill.
You called me Billy.
This,
Billy. Billy, don't be a hero.
Try to be the hero.
All right. Which infamous CEO caught serious flack for smoking a joint on the Joe Rogan podcast? Which CEO?
Steve Jobs.
Steve Jobs. Dad Buds?
False.
And with that, you win the game! Woo! You, sir, are going to receive a Green Rush prize pack, complete with all this awesome stuff and some other awesome stuff. So thank you so much for playing today. And Sindor, we will send you a consolation prize. It will be a picture of Joe without a shirt.
Oh God.
Can I
better
get one of
have
them?
that mask on. You better have the mask on.
So
Hey,
everyone, thank
I
you so
should
much
talk
for
more.
playing today. It's been fantastic running the game with you. So this, of course, the second episode, come back next time. We'll have a lot more fun going on, and we'll see who we have for fantastic guests. Otherwise, I'm Matt. This is Photosyntax presenting you Bionic Roosters, Hollyweed Squres.